Hi, my name is Josh. I'm the CIO at Norris Incorporated and wanted to take a couple minutes today to go over the vertical wave application called Viewpoint. It's the primary interface on your computer that you use for your telephone. It handles everything from voicemail to your current call statuses, as well as managing individual call routing for your incoming phone calls. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it here. We're going to go ahead and switch over to our Viewpoint application. This is a Windows-based application, and it mirrors the Microsoft Outlook. Kind of similar as far as you have your options here on the left-hand side for voicemail, etc. Looks kind of like an inbox where you can go in and select your messages. You can view deleted voicemails. And in this case, we can see that I have one message. I can go in and I can double-click on it and listen to it. I could delete it here. And handle everything in one software application without having to pick up my phone, dial into my voicemail, put in passwords, all of that. But what I do want to focus on today is a little bit further down here underneath the configuration settings, and we're actually able to configure information for our extension. And like I said, what I want to go over today is simultaneous calling. Basically what that means is that it can call two locations at once. Most people are familiar with forwarding your phone. So if you're out of the office, you could turn around and forward your phone to your cell phone or to another extension or to your voicemail. But this really takes it to the next level, and it actually allows us to take and have the phone, your extension, ring at your desk, and in the example that I'll show you, at your cell phone at the same time. So for myself personally, if you call my extension in the office, if I'm sitting at my desk, my phone will ring, I can pick it up, answer it, and take the phone call. If I step out of the office without me hitting Do Not Disturb, doing anything else, my cell phone's also ringing at the same time. So if I'm out on the road, at home, somewhere out of my office, I can just answer my cell phone. I will get a message on my phone from the phone system that says that I have a call. It will tell me who the call is from, and then I can either press 1 to accept the call, or I can press 2 to reject the call and send it to my voicemail. And it's pretty straightforward to set up. What we're basically going to do is set up a group, and the group is the extensions that are going to be rung for your extension. So in this case, we're going to have my extension in this group, and we're going to have my cell phone. And my group here is just called Joshua Delano, which is my name. And in the group itself, I have two members. The one with the little person icon is actually my user extension on the phone system, and then the other one here with a little index card is my contact. And we can change and look at contacts or users based on changing this drop down menu, and we can turn around and select anybody to have their phone ring, or any phone number, any extension in this process. But for me in this example, I want my extension to ring and I want my cell phone to ring. So once I've built that group, I go over to my routing list, and in my routing list, I'm going to go ahead and select that I want it to ring to that group of extensions. I don't want it to ring just to one place or have any type of a flow where it's going to go from one to the next. I have one simple step in here, which is call the group. And if I look at it and I edit that action, I can see that my method here is set to call them simultaneously. I could set them to ring from the top down, so it would ring on my extension, then my cell phone, and go down a list. The problem with that for the person calling you is that your phone is sitting there ringing 5, 10, 20 seconds while it's searching going down that list. If I ring them simultaneously, then wherever I am, I can answer it, and the person calling me doesn't have to wait for it to cycle down a list of numbers. And we could have password protection, so that if the phone call goes out to me on my cell phone, I need to put in a password in order to receive the call. The other thing that I can do is that I can play greetings, or I can have any other prompts going to the person calling me before it goes through to my phone or to this group. Again, this is a very simple example. I just wanted to call both those numbers, and that I can pick up wherever I'm at. The only thing to keep in mind when you do this, well, there are probably two factors. One is that when you have an incoming call that's ringing through to an external number, so in this case somebody's calling in from outside of our business, they're coming through our phone system, and then it's trying to reach me on my cell phone, you are actually using two telephone lines on your phone system when you do that. Even once you connect the call to your cell phone, you still are tying up the incoming line that the person is called into the business, as well as the outgoing line where the phone system is called back out to your cell phone. So as long as that conversation is in use, you're going to have two phone lines on your system that are in use. So just be aware of that. If you have a limited number of phone lines on your systems, that may be a consideration. We have a PRI line here with several lines, so it's not really an issue. The other thing to consider is going to be the voicemail timing on your cell phone. If you have the phone system call out for an extended period of time, longer than what it takes for your cell phone voicemail to pick up, what will actually happen is that your cell phone will pick up the incoming call from the phone system, and when you check your voicemail, it's basically recording the prompt from the phone system asking you if you want to take the call. All that really means is that when you set the timing for the phone system to call this group, you want to make sure that time is less than what it takes for your cell phone to answer in your voicemail. And the only ramification of that is that the user can't really send you a voicemail. If the timing is less on the phone system, then your cell phone times out. The user can then leave a voicemail on your extension in the office, and with very simple setups in the phone system, we actually have it send the voicemail message to your email, which goes through to your smartphone anyways. We can review that on another lesson. So if you'd like more information on the vertical wave system, go ahead and contact Norris Incorporated. Our sales reps are available, 1-800-370-3473, or check us out at www.norrisinc.com. Thanks, and have a great day.